Okay, now we'll see the next technique in our divisions, that is division by teens. Okay, now this is a very important technique in Vedic mathematics. Now I should say there are two powerful techniques in the complete of Vedic mathematics, and this is like the manager, manager of a company, so powerful. Okay, and who is the boss? We're going to meet the boss technique later, but this technique is a very powerful technique. Okay, and it's very easy to understand. It takes a bit time for you to understand it. So I suggest just focus on the board. Okay, because it's the most powerful concept, it takes a bit time for you to understand. Okay, let's posit an example like this. How much is 1358 divided by 12? Usually we need to know the table of 12 to divide this. But using Vedic mathematics, we can divide this very rapidly in just about a few seconds. So what you have to do is, you have to use an LCM bracket like this. Okay, so now LCM is something like this. You write 2 and 3 and you put like this. But see here, I have taken some space because we need to write some numbers there. Okay, so create the LCM bracket. If it is 12, divide the number by 2. Okay, if it is 13, divide the number by 3 and so forth. If it is 19, divide by 9. Okay, so since it's 12, we are dividing number by 2. Okay, now here there is no formula. There is only a pattern by which you have to understand. So just understand the pattern. Step number 1 is drop the first number as it is down. That's the first step. Okay, now the rule says whatever you have at the bottom, multiply with the divisor. So this is the divisor 2, right? Multiply the divisor, that is this number. Write in the next number and subtract. See, 1 times 2 is 2. Write in the next number and subtract. 3 minus 2 is 1. So write the 1 here. So what the rule says, whatever you have at the bottom, multiply with the divisor. So 1 into 2 is 2. Write in the next number and subtract. 5 minus 2 is 3. So write 3 down here. So what you have to do, whatever you have at the bottom here, whatever number you have at the bottom, multiply with the divisor. The divisor is 2. So multiply 3 times 2, you get 6. Write in the next number and subtract. 8 minus 6, you get 2. Now there is no further number. So that's it. There ends the division. This number always indicates the remainder. So 1358 divided by 12, you get 113 with 2 as the remainder. Let's postulate one more example. 3859 divided by 12. I'm first showing you small problems so that you understand the concept, the basic concept. Later we'll go for the complicated numbers. Okay. So you have to use the LCM bracket. Okay. Right, and then divide the number by 2 because it's 12 there. You have to divide by 2. Okay, now rub this 12 now, otherwise you will be getting confusion. Okay, the first step is whatever is the first number, drop it down. That's the first step. Okay, now what the rule says, whatever you have at the bottom, multiply with the divisor. Here the divisor is 2. So multiply 3 times 2, you get 6. Now how much is 8 minus 6? Okay, you get 2. So write down here. So this is whatever you have at the bottom, multiply the divisor, write in the next number and subtract. Okay, so again 2 into 2. This 2 is this 2, right? 2 times 2, you get 4. Write the next number and subtract. 5 minus 4, you get 1. Write 1 here. Okay, now what do we have at the bottom? Multiply the divisor. So divisor is 2, so 1 into 2, you get 2. Write in the next number and subtract. 9 minus 2, you get 7. There is no further number, so that's it. There ends the division. The last number will always give you the remainder. So when you divide 3859 by 12, you get 321 with a remainder of 7. Okay, now let's go for the higher concept. Okay, right. So if it is 12, divide the number by 2. What is the first step? What is the first number? Drop it down as it is. Okay, what the rule says, whatever you have at the bottom, multiply with the divisor, write in the next number and subtract. So 5 times 2 is 10. Right here, 6 minus 10, how much? That's not possible. See, 6 minus 10, it's a mismatch. It's not possible. Then what we have to do? In that case, what you have to do is, now you had 5 here, right? Reduce 5 by 1. Make it one number less. So, and the 1, lend it. Give it to the top number. Increase the next number by 10. Now multiply 4 times 2. How much it is? 8. Now tell me whether 16 minus 8, is it possible? Yes, very much. So 16 minus 8 is 8. So right here. Okay. Now whatever you have at the bottom, multiply with the divisor. 8 times 2 16. Now, if you write under 416, can you subtract? That's not possible. In that case, reduce 8 by 1, make it 7. And the 1, lend it to next number. Now multiply 7 times 2, how much you get? 14. Is it possible 14 minus 14? Yes, of course, 14 minus 14, it is possible. So you get 0. Now if you get 0, don't panic. What the rule says? Whatever you have at the bottom, be it 0 also. Whatever you have at the bottom, multiply with the divisor, write under next number and subtract. So 0 times 2 is 0. Write under next number and subtract. 8 minus 0 is 8. There is no further number, so there ends the division. The last number gives you the remainder. So when you divide 5648 by 12, you get 470 with a remainder of 8. Okay, now why only 12 every time? Let's extend this to even bigger numbers. 6425 divided by 13. So it's 13, divide the number by 3. What's the first step? What is the first number? Pull it down. Okay. So what the rule says? What do you have at the bottom? Multiply the divisor. Here the divisor is 3. So multiply 6 times 3. You get 18. So if you write under 418, can you subtract? That's not possible. In that case, reduce 6 by 1. Make it one number less. So make it 5. And the 1, lend it to the next number. Now 4 becomes 14. Now check whether 5 times 3, is it possible? 5 times 3, 15. Is it possible? 14 minus 15? Now also it is not possible. Okay. Now in this case, reduce the number further. Now cut 5, make it 4, and there give 2. Now mind you, whatever you have at the bottom and whatever you gave there, when you add this both, it will be equal to 6 only. See, we first tried the split like 5 and 1. That didn't match. So we tried the next split, that is 4 and 2. The 6 we are trying to split like that. Okay. Now check out whether 4 times 3, it is 12, right? Is it possible 24 minus 12? Yes, it is possible. Now 24 minus 12 is 12. Okay, now write 12 here. Now, the beauty is, I told you at the very outset, the basic digits are 0 to 9. In every place, now we say the units place, tens place, hundreds place, thousands place, 10,000 place and so forth. In every place, the digit will not cross more than 9. That's why we call our system as the decimal system. Okay, there will be always numbers from 0 to 9 only in every place. Okay, so here also beauty is, whenever you get number like 12, you must not think like 11 and 1, 10 and 2. Directly think from 9, because in every place the figure will not cross more than 9. Okay, so we'll try like this. If you get 12 or 13 or 14, don't try to split like, if you get 15, don't split like 14 and 1, 13 and 2. Directly think from 9. Okay, so that's the beauty. So since we got more than 10, so split it, put 9 here, the balance give it to the top number. 9 plus 3 is 12, right? Now, 9 into 3, that is a divisor, right? 9 times 3 is 27. Is it possible 32 minus 27? Yes. Remainder is 5. So write 5 here, okay? Now, 5 times 3, again, what do you have at the bottom? Multiply the divisor, right? 5 times 3 is 15, next number is 5. From 5 we can't subtract 15. In that case, reduce 5 by 1, make it one number less first. So make it 1 here and give the 1 there. Now check whether 4 times 3 is how much? 12. Is it possible? 12 minus 15, 15 minus 12? Yes, it is possible. So 15 minus 12 is 3. So write 3 there. There is no further number, so there ends the division. The last number gives you the remainder. So when you divide 6425 by 13, it is 494 with the remainder of 3. Let's take one more higher number. 7345 divided by 14. So it's 14, divide the number by 4. So what's the first step? What is the first number? Drop it down, okay? So what the rule says, what do you have at the bottom? Multiply the divisor. Here the divisor is 4. 7 times 4 is 28, but from 3 can you subtract 28? No, that's not possible. In that case, reduce this number, okay? So cut 7, make it 6 and give 1 there. Now check whether 6 times 4 is 24. From 13 can you subtract 24? No, that's not possible. In that case, reduce it further. See the same 7 we first tried 6 and 1, right? Now try 5 and 2. So both you have to change. See, you have to change the number here and there also. See, first 6 and 1 we tried, 6 and 1 was 7. Next, see, 5 and 2 is again 7. See, whatever you have at the bottom and whatever you give up there, when you add this both, it will be equal to the given number, okay? Right, now, 5 times 4 is 20. Now tell me whether 23 minus 20, is it possible? Yes, very much. So, 23 minus 20 is 3. So get down 3 there. Now the rule says whatever you have at the bottom, multiply the divisor. So 3 times 4 is 12. Now tell me, from 4 can I subtract 12? No, that's not possible. In that case, reduce 3 by 1. So 3 becomes 2 and give 1 up there, it becomes 14. Now 2 times 4 is 8. Is it possible 14 minus 8? Yes. So it's possible 14 minus 8 is 6. So write 6 out here. Now what do you have at the bottom? Multiply the divisor. 6 times 4 is 24. Next number is 5. From 5 you can't subtract 24. In that case, reduce it further. Make it one number less. Increase the next number by 10. Okay. Now check out. 5 times 4, 20. From 15 can I subtract 20? No, that's not possible. In that case, reduce it further. So 5 becomes 4 and there 5 becomes 25. Okay. Now 4 times 4 is 16. Now 25 is 16, how much? 9. Now there's no further number, so there ends the division. So when you divide 7345 by 14, you get 524 as the quotient with 9 as the remainder. Okay, now let's see one more example in division by teens. How much is 4396 divided by 15? If you're dividing by 15, you must divide by 5. I'm not writing the question directly, no. If it's division by 5, you must divide by 15 means you have divided by 5, okay. The first step is, what is the first number? Drop it down. Now 4 times 5 is 20, next place is 3, it won't match. So cut 4, make it one number less, increase the next number by 10. Now 3 times 5 is 15 and 13, no, it won't match. So cut it further. Now make it 2 and then make it 2 there. Now 2 times 5 is 10, right? Now 23 minus 10 is 13. So I 13 here. Now I actually already told you, when you get more than 9, like 10 and above, you must think directly from 9. Don't split it as 12 and 1 and 11 and 2 and 10 and 3. Okay. So directly think from 9. So cut 13. Think 9 and the balance, how much? It is 4. Give it up there. Now 9 times 5. Okay. What do you have at the bottom? Multiply the divisor. Okay. So 9 times 5 is 45. Is it possible? Yes. So remainder is 4. Write 4 out here. Now what do you have at the bottom? Multiply the divisor. 4 times 5 is 20, but next place is 6. It won't match. So cut 4, make it one number less, 3, and increase the next number by 10. Okay. Now 3 times 5 is 15. Is it possible 15 or 16? Yes, it is possible. And you get 1. Since there is no further number, there ends the division. The last number gives the remainder. So when you divide 4396 by 15, you get 293 with remainder of 1. Alright, let's take one more example. Now before we go any further, let me tell you, initially it seems a bit difficult, but it's very easy. Because this is one of the powerful techniques in Vedic mathematics. I suggest you keep working on this, okay? And there's wonderful mind power what you acquire through this technique. You will develop good logical skills and reasoning skills. So please practice more and more such problems in this particular exercise, okay? So we'll take one more problem, 6347 by 19. So you got to divide by 9, okay? So the first step is, what is the first number? Pull it down, and 6 times 9 is 54, next number 3, it won't match. So reduce it further, so make it 5, make it 1. 5 9s is 45, 13, it won't match. Reduce it further. So 5 becomes 4 and there it becomes 2. Got it? See again, 4 and 2 is 60. What do you have at the bottom? What do you give up there? You add this both, you again get 6, okay? Now 4 times 9 is 36, 23, it's again not matching. Reduce it further. So make 4 as 3 and there make it 3. Now 3 times 9 is 27. Tell me, is it possible 33 minus 27? Yes, it is possible. So you get remainder 6. Okay. Now again, 6 times 9 is 54. See, you already did for 6 here, okay? We don't need to again try again and again. So we'll try again with 4 directly, okay? So cut it 4 and then make it 2. No, it won't match, so further reduce it. So 3 and then make it 3. Now you see, 3 9s are again 27. Remainder is 7. Okay. Now 7 times 9 is 63. From 7 we can't subtract 63. In this case, reduce 7 by 1, make it 6, then make it 1. It won't match. Further reduce it 5, and to check out whether it's 45 and 27. No, it won't match. Now further reduce it Make it 4 and make it 3. Just check whether it will match or not. 4 times 9 is 36. Yes. So 37 minus 36, you get remainder 1. The last number gives the remainder. So when you divide 6347 by 19, you get 334 as the quotient with 1 as the remainder.